Here's the place where it all comes together. Tower Records is everywhere. A global thing. Because if you think about it, everything, and I mean everything from whales to snails, moves to the beat of its own drum. A global thing. So, if you're looking for the latest discoveries, you're at Tower Records.
Tower is a global thing now, but do you know how it all started? In the back of his father's drugstore, in the Tower Theater complex on 16th and Broadway in Sacramento, Russ Solomon started it all with a small rack of records. In 1960, he borrowed $5,000 from his father and opened his own store on Watt Avenue, naming it Tower Records after the theater. Russ opened his first bookstore on Watt Avenue 3 years later. In 1967, Russ signed a lease on a storefront on Columbus and Bay Streets in San Francisco. It was the West Coast's first large supermarket-style record store. It proved to be a pivotal event in Tower history. The success of the San Francisco store enabled Tower to launch its now legendary Sunset Strip store in Los Angeles. Russ's unprecedented concept of huge selection and quantity caught on instantly. This and the store's open till midnight hours made Tower's atmosphere comfortable and exciting, allowing customers to browse or just hang out without sales pressure. In 1976, the first Tower store outside California was opened in Seattle, Washington. Neighboring states were soon dotted with Tower's presence. It would not be long before Tower grew to over 30 locations in the western states. In the early 80s, Russ set his sights on expansion to the East Coast. In 1983, Tower opened its flagship store in Manhattan's Greenwich Village. At the time, the store laid claim to being the world's largest record store. Its incredible inventory was the most varied and exhaustive in the world. No matter how big Tower became, Russ retained his casual attitude. Quite by accident, a tradition started that if you wore a tie into Russ's office, you would leave without it. Russ has also always been an avid art lover. His home and office are adorned with a collection of several artists' works. From his love of art came the idea to have an artist on staff at each store to create original displays. These unique displays provide an individual look and feel to every store, and Tower as a whole. Another instant success in 1980, Russ established a base of operation in Tokyo, Japan. The Japanese stores were wildly popular for their revolutionary decor, selection, and convenient hours. Growth in Japan continued at a steady rate. In 1995, in the Shibuya district of Tokyo, Tower opened what again would be considered the largest record store in the world, consisting of nearly 83,000 square feet on 8 floors, including a cafe in the basement. The record video bookstore shattered sales records from the opening day. Tower's growth outside the United States was not limited to just Japan. Tower soon broke into Europe with a store at No. 1 Piccadilly Circus. This store would quickly become one of Tower's most popular stores. Not long after, there were stores in Ireland and Scotland as well. Soon to follow were stores in Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, Canada, Mexico, Argentina, and Israel. Tower soon spread to Thailand, Korea, the Philippines, Malaysia, Colombia, and Ecuador. With locations all over the globe, you never know who you might run into at a Tower store. Tower draws some of the biggest personalities to do in-stores, promotions, or just plain shop. Major expansion on the domestic front continued. In 1995, Tower opened its first Wow store, a Tower Good Guys combo store in Las Vegas, Nevada. The merging of a Tower and Good Guys, a West Coast electronics chain, and an in-house coffee shop seemed a logical step. Russ thought so too. When he saw the first store, he loved it and said, "Let's open 5 more." And so 4 more Wow stores opened in Long Beach, Glendale, Laguna Hills, and San Mateo, with more Wow stores planned. Another innovative step was the opening of 2 online record stores, With AOL's keyword Tower site and TowerRecords.com, Tower has over 400,000 audio and video titles available for order over the Internet. The second-day delivery time possible on many items and viewable in-stock quantities makes Tower one of the fastest and most reliable retailers on the World Wide Web. Because of the success of some of Russ's basic principles, such as tailoring to the local marketplace and involvement in local communities, customers often mistakenly believe that Tower's base of operation is wherever they are. The worldwide company is actually based in West Sacramento, California, just a few miles from where it all began. Today, Tower is run by an executive committee, headed up by Russ Solomon, founder and chairman of the board, and his son, Michael T. Solomon, president and CEO. Overseeing Tower's retail operations worldwide are members of the operating group who are responsible for Asia, North America, Europe, Latin America, and franchise operations. Tower's custom of promoting from within reinforces company loyalty, personal dedication, and the feeling of family that is felt throughout Tower. So it's no surprise most of the executive operating group started in the ranks as well. From this continual expansion evolved a number of departments that provide in-house services. Tower runs a full-service advertising and marketing department with satellite offices around the world. Tower Advertising places ads and produces commercials throughout the United States and the world. Our advertising and marketing strategy is aggressive, creative, and competitive. On the literary front, Tower publishes Pulse, an effective marketing through education music resource magazine. Since Pulse's introduction in the early 80s, sister publications have been launched such as Top Magazine in the UK, Bounce Magazine in Japan, Pass Magazine in Southeast Asia, and Pulse Latino in Mexico. Tower's websites are built, maintained, and served internally as well. HTML experts are employed keeping the websites as innovative and flawless as possible. And customers not online can use our state-of-the-art call center 7 days a week to order practically anything in print over the phone. Distribution for these special orders are handled by Bayside Distribution. Bayside's immediate access to hundreds of thousands of titles and its state-of-the-art sorting and packaging equipment are what allow us to deliver most orders to our customers in a matter of days. And what operation would be complete without a print shop with top-of-the-line equipment? Tower's print shop prints all internal forms and documents and is capable of printing full-color work as well. They also print advertising bin signs, posters, and window clings. And it doesn't stop there. The Information Technology Department maintains all the computer and networked systems. All the stores are directly linked to a nerve center that both downloads and uploads information on a continual basis. Also under the umbrella of information technology is support services. Support services handles all technical problems that arise for the stores, providing support and solutions. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? But for Tower, it will probably be another fresh new idea and an exciting grand opening somewhere in the world. From a grassroots conception in the rear of a drugstore to retail locations around the world, Tower truly is a global thing.